This video is sponsored by the Amazon Appstore, where you can go ahead and use Amazon Coins. Amazon Coin is a digital currency that is available through the Amazon Appstore, where you can download your favorite games. You can purchase Amazon Coins to use it to get several items through the Amazon Appstore. Doing so can let you save on apps, games, and in-app purchases. Every 100 Amazon Coins is worth $1, and coins you buy will never expire. Now you might be wondering, why not just spend regular money? You see, Amazon Coins has a nice bonus added to it. The more you purchase, the greater the discount applied to the sale, so you potentially get more mileage out of the money you plan to spend. For example, if you'd like to get 50,000 Amazon Coins, it's normally at the price of $500. But Amazon Coins has its own discount applied to it, slashing the price down to $400 instead, a 20% discount. There are multiple packs with different discounts, so feel free to take a look and pick what appeals to you. In order to get access to Amazon Coins, you must be using the version of the game downloaded from the Amazon App Store. So make sure your current account is bonded beforehand on your current version of the game. Then, after downloading the game from the Amazon App Store, load your account back on to regain your progress. This way, you can now purchase Amazon Coins. So if you're a spender looking for ways to get more out of your money, consider Amazon Coins. This is a pretty useful feature that can help you with your budgeting, so if you're interested in this, make sure to use the link in the video description as it supports this channel. Thanks again to Amazon Appstore for sponsoring this video, and speaking of which, let's get back to it. Right off the bat, Shrine Maiden Tsukiko. A magic damage dealer, her base form is a supporter, while her brave shift switches to the buffs. Able to work with fire, earth, and light, Tsukiko will apparently focus heavily on earth damage, though they said she can support all three regardless. This will bring her right into competition with powerhouses like Sylvie, dark horses like Lefsha, and Fina or Poppy, who made it into the awesome tier list video, which was very awesome. Her brave shift can activate field imperos as well, which is a nice focus, given that our current field imperos literally have 1 unit per element. Furthermore, she'll also showcase morale-based evoke damage, work with rechargeable Magnus abilities, and is generally very cute.
I just wanted to point out that, I really find this Tsukiko, adorable.
Her Trustmaster reward and Super Trustmaster reward are pretty good for what they are. The Trustmaster reward is a materia that boosts magic and evoke damage, and when equipped onto Tsukiko, gives her resistance to magic breaks. The Super Trustmaster reward is a two-handed magic rod that also boosts evoke damage, and gives extra stats to Tsukiko if she's the one holding it. Her vision card is also fairly strong. The magic stat is decent, but can also be boosted further if the units from Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. It also has 2 other passives that basically go towards boosting evoke damage, though of course you can just use it to boost magic burst damage and ignore the evoke part entirely. Given the features of this vision card, you can happily tell that she's not premium. Ability Awakenings. Oh, it's Riku. They're buffing the damage modifiers of her Land Burst and the strength of her HP barriers. You can awaken her normal attack passive so that will also give her additional attack. And at EX plus 3, she'll also gain Machina Slayer alongside her EX plus 3 Fairy Killer. This is a very significant change for Riku, given she gets the big combined boost of modifier buffs and additional stats, and will finally lift her out of the horrible reputation of being weaker than most Neo Vision Awakened damage dealers. If you choose to do so. Hey, give us some NieR Neos.
All I could really say is that, it is a collaboration that is in progress and it will be released this year, 2022.
Wow, this year!
And then, I know I am, and I'm just...
What the heck is that? Is that Giorno Giovanna? The next Clash of Wills boss is going to stab you in your sleep and will ignore your tanks too. Dry it out with fire, earth, or light damage, or suffer the consequences. It will also switch between mitigation types, meaning strategies will revolve around hitting it hard on an optimal turn, or using a cool damage mechanic to bypass that part entirely. The Clash of Wills equipment are getting stat buffs. It's automatic and free, very nice. Login bonus. New Intrinsic Abilities have been announced for fan favorite Napi and fan forgotten Melia. Unfortunately, unlike the last 6 we got for free, these 2 will not be given away so easily, and once you get the recipes in the coin shop, you will then have to craft them with master crowns. Furthermore, in the more distant future, they may also show up tied to some summoning banners.
Intrinsic abilities, which can be exchanged for a special ticket, which you could get up from a step-up summon.
Which is outrageous, making players spend for something cool. Anyways, Melia's Intrinsic Ability is a cooldown ability, focusing on a magic cover, mitigation, HP barrier, triple cast, and fills the morale gauge. If this is meant to elevate her status as a magic tank, it's going to need a lot. Though Melia's cover level is fine, it's her other defensive stats like mitigation which really doesn't measure up to more sturdy tanks. She also lacks an automatic cover, but as it is a cooldown ability, it's not giving her any passives. Napi's Intrinsic Ability, on the other hand, is a passive ability. It has a very strong start, boosting HP and attack by a whopping 5,000 and 3,000, respectively. It'll also boost her passive attack, Chainlayer Boost, give her 2 more strong killer buffs, and strengthen some damage modifiers. This looks like a formula for success, but the values of the variables will truly determine her ultimate viability. However, we can look at 2 similar intrinsic abilities, both of which also boosted both stats and damage modifiers, and had significant effects on the unit strength, catapulting them ahead of most competition, so hopefully Napi's will benefit similarly. Nevertheless, these 2 units do have some not so insignificant flaws that might hold them back. In Melia's case, it's her lack of automatic cover and underwhelming mitigation in practice, though the latter can potentially be solved by her intrinsic ability. In Napi's case, it's more significant. Her chaining family, Stardust Ray. Certainly, you can make it work with others, but Napi's going to need to prove herself to integrate into the pack. Well, anyways, game UI updates. Look how nice this looks! The vortex and panel quests are separated so now you won't click the wrong one. You can place a dying man on your home screen. They've decreased the amount of times you need to swipe by converting things to buttons. You could put more Riser on your home screen. The weapon enhancement event becomes a permanent thing, and they've also updated the shop UI. Now everything's in one nice place, no need to scroll, and the special shop isn't frustrating when I want to exchange my P tokens. Which, well, no, this doesn't really bother me, but yeah, love the UI updates.
Okay, so next.
Oh, we're not done. The unit enhancement interface is also getting updated. Those dumb pots and plants taking up 2,000 unit slots? Those will be gone. They will be automatically converted into points, and I won't have to do this like a Ooga Booga caveman. Also, Ghost Snappers will be kicked out of the unit space too, so now you can sell them elsewhere. Too bad they're not doing anything with these though. The unit enhancement screen has also brought in Awakenings and Ability Awakenings, so that decreases the amount of buttons I have to press I see you back button! Too bad it's not next week, but nevertheless, this is great! Questions and answers time. Quality of life updates? You already answered that, move on!
Does the quality of life update include sorting options for vision cards?
Oh wait, I'm sorry, there's more?
When can we expect them by?
I can now organize vision cards when I couldn't at all before? Tell me more!
This would enable players to sort VCs by either the attack option, the defense option.
Okay,
VCs with
kinda
options
basic.
such as damage boost to specific type of enemies, the special elemental resistance.
Oh, very nice. Collaborations? War of Divisions. Are you serious? The most War of Divisions I saw was 2 characters from a comic strip you didn't read, and the octopus man I beat up for Lapis. Mont and Venera didn't even show up. Oh, NieR, okay, now you have my attention.
I do want to, point out that we do have something really special for you guys in the next Halloween special unit. So that means that, it probably won't be in the Halloween season.
So not before Halloween. Oh well. Maybe they're aiming for something similar with the Nintendo release date. Other trivia time. Tsukiko's slightly twisted backstory I completely forgot about. Tsukiko's concept art that made me forget about the backstory. What? A unit idea based on or including an animo? What did the viewers end up choosing? Horse, elephant, monkey, bear. Wait, all of these are pretty good. Which fundamental forces unit are you interested in? I mean, honestly, Elena's oddly the most generic one, to which we probably know the least about backstory-wise. Luis, we literally saw the whole girl to hero thing, so there's not much to retroactively develop. Yoshikiri's story had an interesting concept, exploring the role of the ninja in a time where they're not needed, like a declining culture or art. Wilk's story was like one specific quest he was on, and while the backstory talked about his culture, most of the action developed from his environment. Honestly, looking back, that questline itself would have been really generic if it weren't for the Bunny Girls from Space collaboration. Well, anyways, I spent way too much time talking about that, so, okay. That's it? I mean, honestly, I like the Neos, and it's not like I was expecting a free Neo Vision unit or something, but, これが Requiem. Oh gosh, that didn't change reality at all.